Breaking news. UK courts don't finally hear Nnamdi appeal case over his extraordinary rendition and torture, including illegal detention, even when the Court of Competent Jurisdiction in Nigeria says otherwise. We're gonna hear this news. Breaking news. UK Court of Appeal hears IPOB leader Nnamdi Kanu's extraordinary rendition suit. His family and the lawyer filed in the High Court of UK, but the case was ruled not in favor of Nnamdi Kanu, but in favor of Nigeria. So they have to appeal the case. So yesterday, being the 22nd, the case was heard, and I'm here to tell you the outcome of the case, what they say or what they conclude on the case of Nnamdi Kanu. So my wonderful people, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are. TGIF, thank God it's Friday. Today na Friday, I beg. If you are drinking, drink responsible. Don't drink while driving, and don't drive while drinking. Now so thing take be. So make una do what? Make una just enjoy on yourself, the jollificate. I'll be right back with another blockbuster. Please do not touch the dial. Let me go straight into the reason why we are here this morning. So make una do what? Make una gather here, tighten your seatbelt, because there's a lot of news to be given to us this Friday early morning. The United Kingdom Court of Appeal is currently hearing the case of the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu's extraordinary rendition from Kenya back to Nigeria. Sahara reporters in May reported that the UK Court of Appeal fixed date 2023 to hear this very particular appeal. And that is where we are going right now. On Thursday, Kano Special Counsel, Barrister Lawyer Ejimako, when contacted by Sahara reporters, gave the background of the ongoing hearing in London. Ejimako said in an order of on May 8, 2023, Lord Justice Lewis, a senior British Court of Appeal judge, granted the families of Nnamdi Kanu permission to appeal the UK High Court judgment that found that the British authorities could lawfully evade reaching any conclusion on whether Nnamdi Kanu has been tortured, subjected to extraordinary rendition and arbitrary rendition against his will. It will be recalled that in the ruling on the 23rd March 2023, the UK High Court had declined Kanu's family suit for judicial review of the failure of the British government to reach a firm view in Nnamdi Kanu's extraordinary rendition. This earlier ruling prompted an application for leave to appeal to the British Court of Appeal by Ben Mans, the lead counsel representing the Kanu's family in the case. While assuming jurisdictions over the appeal court, Lord Justice Lewis of the Court Appeals noted that the grounds of appeal raised important issues concerning the scope of the obligations on the respondent in relation to requests for consular assistance in respect of British nationals detained abroad and proper interpretations and applications of the decision of the Court of Appeal in Abasi versus Secretary of the State for the Foreign and the Commonwealth Office, 2003, UK HEER 76. For those reasons, or for these reasons, there is a compelling reason for the appeal to be heard within the meaning of CPR 526 subsection 1B. Permission is granted on all three grounds. And citing the urgency arising from the continued solitary confinement of Nnamdi Kanu, the Court of Appeal ordered that the hearing or the appeal be expedited. Accordingly, the hearing was listed for Thursday, 22nd June 2023, and is currently underway and also under review. Sahara reporter reported that Kanu remained in solitary confinement at the detention facility of the Nigerian Secret Service or Secret Police, the Department of State Service DSS, since he was rendered rendition from Kenyan in June of 2021. Although the Nigerian government has not officially disclosed where it is security agencies abducted Kanu, they never disclosed, but we all know it's from Kenya. So other reporters have reported that the Court of Appeal, Abuja Division, had on October 13, 2023, discharged Kanu of all 15 count charges, terrorism charges, brought against him by the federal government of Nigeria. The appellate court, in an unanimous decision, faulted the process through which Kanu was brought before the Federal High Court to answer to a 15-count charges based on terrorism. Reacting to the judgment, the Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, Malami Abubakar, SAN, has said the appeal court only discharged and not acquitted Kanu. The appeal court ruled that the arrest, abduction, and subsequent arraignment of Kanu before a federal high court violated International Convention on Terrorism and thus robbed any court of competent jurisdiction to do what? To entertain the suit or to listen to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case because of the way they brought him back to the country. Justice Adedotun Adefope Okije, who read the judgment of the three-man panel, noted that there was no way the federal government showed it complied with the procedures for the extradition of the IPOB leader from Kenya. Reacting to the judgment, the Attorney General of the Federation and the Minister of Justice, Mr. Abubakar Malami, SAN, has said the appeal court only discharged and not acquitted him. Only in Malami's book we hear of this one. The appeal court ruled that the arrest, abduction, and subsequent arraignment of Kanu before a federal high court violated the International Convention on Terrorism and thus robbed any court of law in Nigeria necessary or necessary jurisdiction to entertain the suit. Sahara reporters had also reported that the United Nations Working Group on Arbitrary Detention and Human Rights Violation in July of 2022 issued a communication to the Nigerian government demanding the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu within 6 months of communication and to pay him adequate reparations. The deadline of the communication has since elapsed in December 31, 2022, and Kanu remained in solitary confinement in the DSS cell. We have another issue at hand here. Igbos are currently victims of ethnic profiling and prejudice in Nigeria. Bring your investment home, IPOB tells Igbo in Lagos State. The indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, have asked the Igbos living in and doing businesses in Lagos State and other parts of the western and northern Nigeria to return all their investments and businesses to the southeast Igbo land to avoid destruction. Igbos are currently victims of ethnic profiling and prejudice in Nigeria. Bring your investments home, IPOB tells Igbo in Lagos State and other parts. The call by IPOB came an ongoing demolition of shops at the popular Alaba International Market by the Lagos State government. Sahara reporters earlier reported how leaders of the market located in Ojo Alaba, Ojo local government area of Lagos accused Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu's administration of demolishing their buildings in the market. They accused the state government of planning to take the market from them and hand it over to some Chinese investors who reportedly want to establish a multipurpose market. Alaba market is believed to be dominated by the people of Igbo extraction. Reacting to the demolition exercise on Tuesday, in a statement by its media and publicity, IPOB said it had been calling on Igbo people living abroad to come back to the southeast home and invest in both their business and housing. It also called on Igbo people in the western and northern regions of Nigeria to take their investment to Igbo land, Alibo, to avoid this kind of a scenario. While sympathizing with those whose businesses and properties have been destroyed in the ongoing demolition in Lagos, IPOB said Igbo people in Lagos are currently victims of ethnic profiling and prejudice, and that Igbos have been victims of human and economic destruction from fellow Nigerians right from the amalgamation of the three major nations into Nigeria by Britain up to today. IPOB said it is high time Igbos say enough is enough. Igbos have lost countless of lives and properties in their many decades of existence as Nigerians through religious and tribal riots in northern Nigeria and other parts of the country. We came to understand that they are removing these buildings wrongly built on top of canal, but following the hatred the Yoruba politicians had against Igbo, our people must be prepared because they will come for other buildings within the market. IPOB call on our people to be ready. They are coming, but they will regret their actions soon. During and after the 2023 election in Nigeria, Igbos in Yoruba land have been targeted for annihilation and economic sabotage due to the political bigotry. The ongoing destruction of major businesses places of Igbo, like portions of Alaba International Market, is one of their planned strategies to put a lot of Igbo hardworking youths into poverty. We are calling on Igbo in Lagos and throughout the northern parts of the Nigeria to return home and build shopping malls, modern markets, supermarkets, and plazas in Biafra land. They can excel as well. On the other hand, we encourage our people to begin large-scale farming of Igbo staple foods. We had developed a buoyant economic region before the Nigerian government imposed their devastating economic policies that forced a lot of Biafrans out of the East. It is time for us to think home. Nothing will happen to us. We must succeed because God Almighty Chukwuka is always on our side. Anywhere we go, Lagos is not Biafra land. If you are told to leave Lagos, do that with all pleasure. We have enough land in Biafra for any infrastructural development. Warning against the destruction of businesses and properties belonging to Igbo people in Lagos. IPOB said it's unfortunate that many Yoruba elders are not speaking up against the ethnic attacks on Igbo. However, we are urging Yoruba politicians not to destroy Igbo people properties, but give them time to take their properties and their movable assets to Igbo land. Continued destruction of properties of Igbo will provoke unimaginable reactions that Yorubas are not expecting. Don't underrate great Biafrans, or you will have yourself to be blamed. That is the news from my people this morning. Scores killed as gunmen invade Kogi State community again. That is in Plateau State. Okay, Kogi, Plateau, Jos. Okay, this one is Kogi. Scores of people were reportedly killed when gunmen stormed a community in Kogi State on Thursday morning. Reports obtained by Nigerian News revealed that the incident happened in Ejulu town in the Ofu local government area of the state. It was gathered that the attack started around 3 a.m. in the morning. While the number of casualties recorded could not be ascertained yet, it was revealed that a commercial motorcyclist, Okada rider, and the wife of a youth leader in the community were killed in the attack. The Okada rider was said to have been hit by a stray bullet, while the woman was said to be looking for her husband when she was hit and died on the spot. According to the Daily Trust, a family house in the town was also set ablaze by the hoodlums. I cannot tell you the number of the dead now. 2 have been identified. An Okada rider and a wife of a known youth in the town have been confirmed dead as a result of the early morning attack. The situation is still tense, but more dead bodies are sighted on the streets. No one can go out now. The news platform quoted the residents saying, the security advisor to the Kogi State Governor, Alhaji Yaya Bello, Commander Jerry Omodara, retired, also confirmed the incident to journalists, saying he had yet to get the details of how many people that died. Someone just drew my attention to the incident. I'm yet to get the details. I will get back to you shortly, he said. Nigerian News learned that, however, that is as of 9:30 a.m., some people were indoors while others have fled the town. This is what is happening in the so-called Nigeria. Reminiscence. June 19, 2023 marked 2 years of Nnamdi Kanu's kidnap and continued illegal detention in the DSS custody by Nigerian government. On this date, 2 years ago, we should recall how every living thing in Nigeria and the diaspora woke up to watch the breaking news of the extraordinary rendition of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, from Kenya to Nigeria. The shock everyone who believes in justice received from that news can best be described as electrifying. Many individuals were delusioned, weakened, and despaired. Women and men cried like they lost a loved ones. The atmosphere was insober. It appeared like the wind ceased to blow, like the earth went still. Emotions rose high. All ears were eager to hear what happened, how it happened, and why it should happen to Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Watching newscasters read the story as headlines gave many goosebumps as they wished and hoped that at the end it were going to be false. As the day went by, the news kept filtering in. The internet kept buzzing with the news of his extraordinary rendition. Too many doubting ears. The more the news kept coming, the more it seems to be true. It was difficult for many to behold the news that the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra had been kidnapped, tortured for 8 days in Kenya, and brought to Nigeria in chains like a common thief, perhaps whom a mob must have ruthlessly beaten to die helplessly. Till today, the picture of Onyendu in his feigned outfit, with handcuffs leaning on the wall of the court, still sends emphatic ripples down the nerves of IPOP worldwide family members. It went viral to all corners of the world. Different stories were cooked, told, and spread from all quarters. Social media went agog with the breaking news. Everyone was tensed. People were asked so many questions like how manage. Others were trying to recover from the shock. Some were busy spreading various calumnious versions of his kidnapping. Some versions heard that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu went to visit a woman in one African country and they kidnapped him there. So many unprintable things were said and attributed to the kidnap and extraordinary rendition of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the Hamadike one of Igbo land. Saboteurs and one Nigerian loyalists began to express their utmost excitement following the news. Many celebrated the development and applauded Malami Buhari-led government of achieving the greatest feat so far. To them, capturing Onyendu would destroy IPOP and end Biafra restoration and promote their political ambitions in Nigeria. However, little could they realize that by doing that, they had shot themselves in their toes. Little could they envisage that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and IPOP set a trap for them and they eventually got trapped. They thought that kidnapping Onyendu and bringing him to Nigeria to face trial would fasten his conviction and possible jail. They never calculated that by extraordinary renditioning him to Nigeria, they just catapult the Biafra restoration struggle to a new and higher dimension before the international community. All that enveloped them was the race to capture Onyendu, silence him, and make him give up on the Biafran cause. Regrettably, to the planners of this evil, it has now completed 2 years of woeful failure as Nnamdi Kanu maintains his unbreakable resolve. The reverse has remained the case for Nigerian government and their international co-conspirators in finding potent mechanisms to break the resolve, determination, and will of Kanu on Biafra restoration while in custody on the Department of State Service, DSS. This has been why even after Onyendu won them to their own kangaroo courts, they conspire not to release him yet, mistakenly again thinking and waiting for Kanu to give up, yet he refused to give up. They have been recruiting agents, thugs, fifth columnists, saboteurs, infiltrators, and all that could be recruited to infiltrate, blackmail, attack, and destroy the leadership of IPOP worldwide again. Even with their recent hatchet job of ear surgery on IPOP leader, they were busted, frustrated, and defeated by the ever-vigilant IPOP Director of State, DOS. The world could only watch in a total astonishment how the leadership of IPOP becomes impenetrable, insurmountable, strong after every attack on her. Therefore, it is necessary that Biafrans truly ponder over every of the events of these past 2 years of Kanu's unwavering grip and non-capitulating on the idea of Biafra restoration. In spite of being in their solitary confinement, the role of every Biafra regarding this restoration struggle should be to remain focused and undistracted to the struggle until beyond when the IPOB leader is freed and Biafra restored. These and many more are what Biafrans are being reminded of today. We must never relent on the cause, campaigns, and sensitizing the world on the plight of the IPOB leader and demanding for his unconditional release. This message is written by Kelechi Chukwueze Augustine, edited by Oga C.S. Madabuchi for Family Writers Press International, and this message is brought to you by Okute Daily Talk, where we speak to you the undiluted truth about the things of life, about the struggle, about what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is passing through in the hands of his abductors, which is the Nigerian government, and about everything that got to do with the world and the diaspora at large. So my wonderful people, the ones who love what I'm doing, who enjoy listening to me, who enjoy commenting and also liking and subscribing, may the Almighty God bless you all. Please, as you enjoy your Friday, don't drink too much. If you are drinking, don't driving. When you are driving, don't drink. That is the law of nature. So whichever way it is, now here we go take back our kaya until you hear my voice again. Today on a Friday. I don't say merriment too much, but I must do my duty. I must do what? I must make sure that all my fans, my subscribers, those ones who hope to hear the news from me, will surely hear what they need to hear today. So have a nice day. May the Almighty God, may the greater God bless us all, the Father, the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. As I come your way again, I still remain your one and only Okute Daily Talk. Have a nice day. Bye for now, my people. Que messiano.